Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you brothers out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, these people you see on the screen, these brothers here, are all fishers of men. Okay? You know, these brothers you see out here pushing the word out, they are all fishers of men. Now, Yahweh Shai made mention of that when he came to encounter Peter and his brother, right? Yahweh Shai made a statement. This is Matthew 4, verse 18. It says, "And Yahweh Shai, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him." See, because the Spirit was telling them that this is the Lord. Okay, so what they did was they left, all right, and they became what? Fishers of men by preaching the word. We catch them by the word. Excuse me. Excuse me. Salakia. Because the word is the bait, okay? And the ones that are of the elect, they're going to hear the bait and they're going to be drawn in. Let's get Isaiah 30 and 20. Is Isaiah 30 and verse 20. It says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers." Okay? When we're out there pushing this word out, the ones that are of the elect, they're seeing us and they're learning. You know, although we had to go through slavery and all these different things, he has removed us out of that corner. "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left." So that word that's speaking to you is the Holy Spirit telling you this is the right way. Okay, and that's you being drawn in by the word. Okay, because there's only one way to be cleansed. Right? What did the scriptures say? How can a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed unto thy word. Okay? You see? So we're giving you the word that's going to cleanse you, but it's only going to cleanse those that are drawn in. You see? But there's certain people, right? AKA fishes, that the Lord is purposely not allowing to get hooked into this truth. Okay? This is Isaiah 6 in verse 9. It says, "And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed." Because the Lord does not want everyone to convert. He only wants the chosen seed, the chosen out of the chosen seed, which is the elect, to hear this word and to be converted. Everyone else that's not of the elect is going to be destroyed. Okay? So for you to understand this word in itself is a major gift. It's a major blessing. Okay? And that's to show you the Lord actually loves you. Okay? Now this is Ephesians 2 and verse 8. It says, "By grace are ye saved through faith." Right? What's the grace? The grace is that we don't get put to death when we go off, or we don't keep the Sabbath perfect, or we're not cut off from our people when we don't do certain things perfectly, certain holy days perfectly, so on and so forth, because we're in captivity. And what we're doing is we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're just coming back to the fact that we're Israelites. Okay, and we're not in our own society. We're in the devil's society. Okay, these Edomites have control, and they've set up the society to be contrary to the laws of the Most High. All right, so it says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High, not of works, lest any man should boast." You understand that? So the Lord has set it up where he gave certain people, certain men, faith, right? So all they needed to do was hear the word to be sealed. All right, because once the sealing of the elect is done, that's when the destruction is going to come fully. And we're at that time, man. The sealing might be done. All right, it might be just a few more heads to seal, because clearly we're at the time of the end. Clearly we're at the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, when this famine hits, when there's chaos in the streets, which is very, very soon. All right, that's when these people are going to know, and they're going to realize that what we were saying was correct. All right, but the majority of them, for the majority of them, it's going to be too late. All right, because the Lord didn't want them, and the Lord had most of them, if not all of them, hear the word. But guess what? They didn't receive the word. Let's get let's get Mark the 4th chapter, the 13th verse. It says, "And he said unto them, Know ye not this parable? And how and how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts." You see, that's somebody that if we're teaching him, right? He's known. Okay, let me break it down like this. If we're teaching him, right, and then all of a sudden, let's say some guy comes up and says, "Nah, that's not the truth. That's not the truth," and then he walks away, or if his woman calls him, and then he leaves right while he's hearing the truth. That's Satan, right, going through whatever means he's using to get that person out of there so that he will not hear the truth, right? That's what it means. So that person is somebody that is sown by the wayside. Okay, let me read that again. It says, "And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts." And that represents what the birds that the Lord spoke about before, that was picking up the seeds that fell by the wayside. That's those people. Okay, they hear the word, and right away they're taken away from hearing the word. "And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness." And some people hear it right away and they're happy. They jump right into the truth, right? And have no root in themselves. But when you get into this truth, you have to be rooted. You have to go through the tribulations. You have to learn. You have to be under men to teach you. Okay, and you have to get rooted under one doctrine, one camp, and it has to be the right camp, the right doctrine, and have no root in them. And that's why you people coming on the comment board, you're all confused because you're jumping from camp to camp, so you're never getting rooted. All right, it says, "And have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended." Right? So there's people who came into this truth and different things happened to them and they got offended because they were not rooted. Right? Excuse me. "And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as heard the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitful right? The ones that are sown around thorns. And I want to, but hold on, I want to make a point here, right? In order for you to be rooted, you have to dig into this truth. You have to get deep into this truth, man. If you don't dig into this truth, man, and really just zone out into and get all into this truth, then you're not rooted. You're not getting rooted. You're not getting rooted. All right. Your level in this truth and your understanding is very shallow. I want to make a point on that. It says, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lusts of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. Right? You want to be rich, and you want to, like, we had a brother come up to the camp today. Said, yeah, I got plans for my daughters and my whatever, and I want to do this for them. So yeah, so I might not be able to come out or whatever. So guess what? He's not, if keeps that mindset set, he's not fit to get the kingdom. You understand? And if he jumps into the truth with that mindset, guess what? The deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering in will choke the word out of him, and he will become unfruitful because he's trying to do things of the world. He's trying to grow in this world rather than grow in the spirit. And that's what the world would do to you, man. All this fun, and these different different plans you have, that will make you unfruitful in the word. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as heard the word and receive it and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100-fold. And he said unto them, is a right. So in other words, the ones that are rooted, right, the ones that were in good ground, that got rooted, got dug into this truth, you see, those are the ones that bring forth fruit. Those are the ones that become fruitful, man. You see? And he said unto them, is a candle. Salakia. But that's the point. That's the point that I had to make with that, man. And there's another parable where the scriptures speak about how the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a fisherman, right? That gathered all manner of fishes into his vessel. Let me see if I can find that. Into his net, rather. Hold on, give me a second. Let me find that scripture I'm thinking of. Okay. This is Matthew 13 and verse 47. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. All right. So that represents the men coming into this truth. Some are actually of the elect, and some have came into the truth to fall out. All right. Which are the bad vessels. Okay. And some just come in to listen for a short period of time, and like it said that, Satan comes and takes them away right away, or the deceitfulness of riches chokes them out. All these different things, okay? But the good is not going to fall victim to those things. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Right? You can't forget that nuclear fire, man. That nuclear fire is going to devour any person that's on the shores of America, Babylon the Great, right? That does not have that mark of exemption spoken about in Ezekiel 9:4, man. That mark of exemption is for the elect, okay? Only the elect is going to have that, all right? So, that was the point on that. We are spiritual fishermen, okay? We are spiritual fishermen, and not everyone was given this gift of faith, So some of them heard the word, but it's really the gift of faith that unlocks the word in you. All right. This is Hebrews 4:2. It says, "For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it." Okay, so it has to be mixed with faith. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.